Walk through the fire, the sound of a lion. I found my way back in the end.
Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for my 24-hour clean with me video. Although I normally work almost full-time and co-parent my two boys, I filmed this on a day I wasn't working from the night before my boys come home for a 24-hour period. I thought it'd be fun to share what a day of my mum life looks like, with cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, cooking, school pickups, all that fun stuff that I get up to on a daily basis. I also wanted to share how implementing a few simple tips and habits can make it so easy to maintain a home that's clean and tidy without endless to-do lists and ending up feeling overwhelmed. Unfortunately, there was a YouTube video playing in the background with music in it while I was recording this section of film, so I've had to record a voiceover explaining basically what I was talking about. I'm not loving this Mrs. Meyer's cleaning powder. It cleans really well, but it's so messy to use. The powder literally gets everywhere. I know there's a cream version of this, which is probably better, but I'm still going to use this up until it's finished. Keeping a quick nighttime cleaning routine where I focus on 3 things, sink, counters and floors, means the kitchen is kept under control and I know I'll be starting the morning off on the right foot. If I had to wake up in the morning and face a sink full of dishes, clutter everywhere, crumbs and dirt all over the floor, let's just say it would not be a good day for anyone. I know myself well enough to know that I need to have a clean space to wake up to, and that will get me off to the best start in the day. Done is better than perfect. So if you haven't watched my 10 top tips on keeping a clean and tidy home, go ahead and watch it. I'll link it down below. But one of those tips is that done is better than perfect. So as part of my quick evening routine, I always like to make sure that the counters are clear, the sink is clean, the dishes are done, and that there's no mess left out. There's absolutely nothing worse than having to wake up and face a messy kitchen. Even if it's just a really quick clean down, I always make sure the kitchen is picked up before going to bed.
Waiting a minute, awaken my spirit now. You got me thinking.
A big part of being productive for me is to make sure I have enough time to rest, relax, and just chill out. And doing this is much easier when you know your house is under control. For me, mess equals stress, and I can't relax if I'm surrounded by chaos or if there's still a to-do list with 100 things on it in the back of my mind. I like to keep my daily to-do list pretty low-key and not overload myself with 1,000 things to have to get done. Today's to-do list had a grand total of 5 things to get accomplished. Laundry folded and put away, clean a mirror I had rehomed from my bedroom, spot clean and tidy the house, nothing major at all, just a quick clean, give my fridge a quick clean out and organize ready for grocery shopping and food prep, and that was it. A total of 5 things. Getting this all done by lunchtime meant that I could spend a few hours getting started on editing this video before having to leave for school pickups. And yes, now that my eldest son is in high school, I have the joy of 2 school pickups. With my boys coming home tomorrow, I had to make sure that the fridge and pantry is stocked full. My kids are turning 8 and turning 13, and those boys will eat me out of house and home. I swear I should have bought shares in a grocery store with the amount of food that these boys eat. So before heading out to do grocery shopping, I always like to make sure the fridge is cleaned up, wiped down, organized, and that I give my pantry a quick declutter, checking what I've got, making sure everything's nice and clean to put away all the groceries when I'm back. I put on a load of cleaning rags before I left so they'd be done by the time I got back from grocery shopping.
You're so wild, I'm not gonna fight it. Hypnotized, stuck inside my mind because you gotta be something undefined for me.
When you're unpacking groceries into your fridge, you always want to make sure that things like raw meat, which has the potential to drip, are kept on the lowest shelf down in your fridge. There's a saying in food safety, if it drips, keep it down. So you want to make sure that raw meat isn't, for example, stored on the top shelf, where it runs the risk of dripping onto fresh or ready-to-eat food on lower shelves and contaminating it. You also want to make sure that you adhere to the principle of FIFO, which is first in, first out. So obviously the older things that you've already got in your pantry, move those to the front so that they are the first out. Then put your newer groceries to the back so you're always ensuring a constant turnover of all the produce in your pantry.
You gotta be such a mystery for me. Blow my mind, I just can't deny. Replay in my mind of you, things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you. You're gonna reputation, I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna reputation, I'm not gonna hide. You go free.
I gave my pantry a makeover with these clear plastic containers about a year ago now, and I am still loving it. The containers have held up really well. They were just from Target. They were super affordable, nothing expensive, and they have held up really well. It's so easy to see everything that's in there. They are no hassle to keep clean, and they look so great, and they are the perfect size for my pull-out pantry. I like to take a little bit of time on the day that I do my grocery shopping just to prep up all the fresh fruit and vegetable and make sure all the produce is washed and cleaned and prepared. That way I know I will have the least waste possible and I'll get the best shelf life out of all of my produce. It only takes 20 or 30 minutes just to wash everything, rinse it, chop it up and store it in suitable containers. I love mason jars especially. They keep food fresh the longest by far. I'm much more inclined to cook and prepare food at home if I have all this groundwork already done in one hit, and I'm not going to be left with a fridge full of rotting vegetables or ordering Uber Eats 3 nights in a week. And can you guys see how easy it is to keep your kitchen neat, clean and under control just by cleaning as you go? It's a great practice to get in the habit of. Just keep cleaning things down, putting things away as you use them, and then you're not faced with a massive mess at the end of your food prep. Why can't he have just picked a clean sport? Like ping pong. So moving on to dinner prep, and I don't know why, but every time I go grocery shopping, I always end up just with a super easy, stress-free, low-key dinner. So tonight we just had ravioli with a plain, simple, store-bought jar of pasta sauce and a nice big green salad. We had spinach rocket, cucumbers, grape tomatoes, some feta cheese, and of course avocado. And as you can see, while I'm doing my dinner prep, I'm also getting my kids' lunchboxes ready for the next day. Rather than have to rush around in the morning and have to prep all that, if I've got everything out doing it the night before, then I will just double up and get the lunches ready while I'm doing dinner prep.
Keep losing your shit on my problems. You know that something ain't right. Blaming me for causing your insanity. I'm pretty sure you're born like this. Talk before you think it's your original touch, but I guess it kinda works on you. You got me paper thin, doing concrete face, diving romance in the madness. You got me good, baby, keep on coming back to you. I know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up.
And before you know it, dinner is over, and my kids always help out with cleaning up the dishes. They have to pack their own dishes in the dishwasher, help clean up and put away any leftovers, and then help out with rubbish and recycling. If everyone helps out, it's so quick and easy. That way, before you all pile onto the sofa and get snuggled in for the night watching a movie, the kitchen's clean, it's done. You don't have to get back up when you least feel like it to come and clean up later. We finished the night off with a quick sweet treat, watched a movie, and then it was time to pack up, ready for bed. Another 2 minutes spent just straightening things up, setting the dishwasher. It means you're going to be so much better set up for the next day. Like I said, it's not perfect. I don't do everything every day. I don't do everything every night, but I just make sure it is picked up. All the surfaces are clean, everything's put away, so then we're all ready to start again tomorrow.
Can we stay for a while until the fire's been out? It's a shimmering light, setting is right.
Now that my boys are tucked up, asleep in bed, it is time for me to enjoy another episode of my favorite YouTube channel at the moment, Sailing the Vagabonde. They're an Australian couple who have just had a baby, and they've spent the last 4 years sailing around the world. Though winters here in Brisbane are pretty mild, it's nice to escape to these tropical destinations and join them on their adventures. I highly recommend you go check out their channel, Sailing the Vagabonde. Go and have a watch. I'm sure you'll love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this 24-hour clean with me. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button. It's great feedback for me. It lets me know that you enjoy this type of video and to keep on making them. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave. I really hope you enjoyed watching this movie as much as I enjoyed making it. As always, I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.